At Fluid Motor Union, we're known for doing some pretty high quality stainless steel exhaust systems that have been on some pretty unique vehicles. So from Alex from Legit Street Cars came to us with a problem that he needed a solution for, we were interested. So we had an idea and we thought we'd implement it with one of our systems and use one of our favorite sayings, a system that goes from silent to violent. Let's see how we did it. So the idea with Alex's van exhaust was he wanted something that was going to be able to take him and his family on things like camping trips, to be able to load it up with shop stuff, and to have an obscene amount of power. Now, when we're trying to hit both of those vectors, things get a little difficult, so you're going to kind of need to have some options in place. First of all, we don't want to restrict the exhaust, so minimum we're hitting a full 3 inches dual running down the length of this exhaust. But we did things that kind of a little bit different, and I'm sure some people have something to say about it. But that being said, we originally planned to use headers, long tubular headers. We're having some issues getting those fitted up, but we will have those fitted up at a later time and date. It's just under the deadlines that we're currently under, we need to have an exhaust that's working that will also adapt to itself to long tubes later on. So the idea here, again, 3-inch fully flowing, no restrictions, no baffles, no chambers. We're using a exhaust that has basically 2 modes. Those 2 modes start after the X. Now, the unique thing about this is you're going to notice that one of the X's goes to the valve section and one of them goes to a straight through resonated style muffler, full length muffler. The reason for that being is that while closed, this thing will operate at a bit of a restriction, but for what Alex needs to use it for, it's not a big deal, because when you're cruising, you're really not creating all of the power that you need to flow that sort of, that you need the volume to flow the exhaust through. So cruising, it's going to be fine, even though it's not optimal. But when he wants to open it up, we're going to be more than optimal. And the last little trick Alex wanted was to have a stock exhaust pipe, which for us was a little bit, it's hard for us to do because we basically had to attach all this beautiful stainless steel to a rusty old exhaust pipe that's kind of just hanging out the back. So it is fun. We did do it, but he is going to have 2 modes that allow it to flip open. I always like to say silent to violent. And going to give his option to get his family in that thing, but at the same time open it up for when he goes to the car shows and so people can hear kind of what this thing's all about. We're doing our best here to showcase more of our unique exhaust systems. So if you guys can do us a huge favor, we're a small business. Any comment you make, if you like and subscribe, it goes a long way in getting us more outreach and more resources to be able to bring you this content. That being said, we're all done for today. So when you check out our next video, be sure to remember to hit those buttons, and we'll see you next time.